overstand and solar stand that. Since y'all know that, I'm going to give you and lace you up with weapons. So you'll be able to fight this war. You need the right weapons, though. You got 4 weapons. What's the next weapon that you get? You get the sword. You say, for real? Yeah, you get the sword. You say, wow, I'm ready for a sword, Lamel. I'm ready to chop people up, Lamel. I'm ready for the sword. But the sword that you get is a little sword like this big. You say, yo, man, what's up with this? I thought I was going to get the big sword because I'm ready to slice people up. You said we have war. I'm ready. I thought, man, we get this sword. No, it's not like that. You get a little sword like this big because you want to chop people up and cut them in the wrong places instead of cut them in the right places. I'm serious. You want to utilize them. You want to be a killer instead of a healer. So guess what we're going to give you? We're going to give you a little sword. And that little sword is the Messiah code. Okay, Kum, salutations, peace to the family, 747, 24/7, 361 degrees. Hopefully y'all can hear me pretty clear. If y'all can hear me loud and clear, just say yeah. Or I guess you're not even hearing me. That's funny. The next time I do that, the next time I ask y'all, what's up, Sherry? The next time I ask y'all, can y'all hear me loud and clear? I'm gonna just write it in the thing. What's up? Let me do some shares, some invites. Let me allow the broadcast to fill up a little bit. No problem, Sherry. No problem. I got you on a good look. We can talk about some good things. I like to do a prayer before I do a reading. So if you're interested in a reading, please allow me time to say a prayer. All right? I appreciate that. And then also, I want to share the video. I want to connect up with a couple people that I love and that I appreciate, that supports the movement as well. So if you notice what I have on the screen is a couple books that are authorized by the Messiah Code movement. All right. I want to shed some light on one of these books, which is the Scroll of Halloween. We call Master Key Application 1031. I know it's a little past Halloween, but actually this book is not just a book for Halloween. This book is a book for all year round. It has certain secrets that you can apply to life in general. And I want to share a little bit of that information with y'all today. All right. So how y'all feeling? Hopefully y'all feeling good. State your name, put it in the comment section. Peace to the Messiahs. I see Sister Dulcina coming in. Peace to the Queen. Peace to Sister Dulcina. All right. So yeah, we're gonna build on some stuff. I actually have the book right here, which is the which we call the Scroll of Halloween. All right, which is Master Key Application 131. Now, I will be breaking down a couple things that's relevant Like what you see right here is the manifested body of the Messiah, and then you have what is called the upgraded body of the Messiah. Both of these are essentially what we charter a lot of the information from when it comes to the codex. Now, these numbers on the manifested body, they actually flow from 1 through 31. Now, the manifested body is that which we are. Okay? If you know, if I ask y'all when y'all was born, y'all would say it flows between a 1 and 31 number. Okay? So that actually represents the degree of manifestation that we all in. And then you have the upgraded body of the Messiah. This when you upgrade to the numbers that are past 31 through 31 and you learn cycles of things. You come out of a loop essentially and you learn just different cycles of how things roll. If you notice, it's 69 other images and 6 and 9 are palindrome numbers. Okay, so it's basically knowing the degree of yourself, positive and negative, and these are the numbers are located on your body. Now, pretty soon in the future, when people begin to really understand this information on a whole nother level, we're going to create a sign language and we're going to create other things that's connected to this body and the manifested and the upgraded body, the manifested and the upgraded body. It's going to be a way to communicate. Now, each and every one of y'all that are part of the movement, hopefully you got the 141 Introduction to Magic and Divination. You got that book. But if you don't have that book, you actually should have if you don't have the 141, I mean the 141 Introduction to Magic and Divination, it gives a lot of it gives you, I would say, a synopsis of what the Messiah Code is about, an introduction. All right, but when you read other books, it goes furthermore into what the codex is about. Like for instance, right here is this is just a depiction of energies of sort of how energies manifest as just humanoid figures, or you would consider humanoid in a sense. All right, and these are called the primes, and the dedication to the primes is you have neutral prime, which is 2468, any number divisible by 2, and then you have lunar prime, which is 1 and 9. Okay, and then you have vector. You have solar primes, which is 3, 5, 7, 11, and these are your birthdays whenever y'all were born. Okay, these numbers are actually associated with the days you were born. All right, and then you have the vector primes. Now the vector primes come in vector when they are in first place. Like for instance, if your birthday is in 3, it can be a vector. If it's in 6, it can be a vector, and if it's in 9, it actually can be a vector in the first place. Okay, but if it's in it can, if it's in any other place, it can be considered to be a lunar. All right, like for instance, like 9 is a lunar, but 6 is a neutral. So if it's in another place besides the first place, it becomes, a neutral. It's not a vector. All right, and then the same thing for solar, because 3 is a solar number. All right. Somebody asked me, is this video live? Yes, it is live. And if I'm meeting you for the first time, thank you. I would like to say I'm happy to meet you. Whether you on the YouTube, the Facebook, I really appreciate all the support everybody's giving. Peace to the primes. Peace to the primes. All right. So, but one last prime I wanted to talk about as well, which is the Axis prime, which is the other numbers. the other numbers, which is 15, 21, and 25. These are axis numbers. Okay, and they gravitate on a hidden perspective, a hidden persona. Okay. Um, so I want to read a little bit with y'all, and I want to do a little bit of studying. I want to dip into a little bit of this information, and I want to do a question and answer. Shout out to the YouTube. Peace to y'all. Um, and I also want to do readings, and how I will do the readings, I will pull up your randomly. I will pull up your hieroglyphic image like that, and that image actually represents protection. Like Sister Mika, your reading is based on protection. So when I randomly pulled the hieroglyphic symbols, I will actually elaborate of on the reading that connects with the hieroglyphic image that will connect with your number. All right. Shout out to Sister LaAnkh in the building. Messiah Code All Star. Thank you. Thank you for everybody sharing the video as well. Thank you for everybody sharing the video. All right. So take those off. And I'll put it in the comment section, Sister Mika. If you're patient enough, I'll actually put your reading in the comment section. I just won't elaborate on it. I'll put something in the comment section for you to study, and you can just put it together for yourself. Okay. So I want to ask y'all one thing for the people that support the movement. Do y'all know how to count? Do y'all know how to count? Y'all know this is called the MeWe hand. Do y'all know what this means? I'm going to tell y'all what this means actually a little bit. All right, this MeWe hand actually is symbolic of the male, of the female and the male. All right, both on one hand. When we throw this symbol up, we're throwing up the family. Thank you. All right, well, I'm going to share this information with y'all. Thank you, Queens. Thank you. Thank you for being in here. Shout out to the Purple Heart Squad as well. The team is in the building. Shout out to the Purple Heart Squad. I love y'all. But when we throw this symbol up, the MeWe, we actually throwing the symbol up for the female and the male, both in one beat. Excuse me. We're throwing both of them up to acknowledge the family structure. Oh, is that a little better? Y'all can see me. Yeah, we're acknowledging the family structure when we throw up this MeWe. All right. So you see the female on top as the crown, and then you see the man on the bottom holding up the crown. Okay. And then, as you see, because this is the vagina of the woman, and this represents the sexuality of the man. All right. So inner, outer. You said it's a spiritual warfare distractions. Hello, I'm here. Thank you. I appreciate you. All right. So I'm explaining what this MeWe hand is about. All right. When we throw up this MeWe hand, we're actually throwing up the family. All right. We're throwing up the female on top, which is the V, the vagina. All right. And then we're throwing up the man, which is holding up the crown, which she is. All right. Another thing is this MeWe hand. It's a Hebraic symbol called the shin. If you go to the shin, it actually resembles the MeWe hand. All right, the shin of the Hebrew. Now the shin is connected to tranquility. It's also related to the female as well. But they also utilize the word, this same symbol, this MeWe hand, they actually utilize this same symbol when they say shalom. So when they start off shalom, they start off with the me we hand. All right, because they utilize in the letter shin, which is where the me we hand essentially was grafted from, or either or whatever. All right. So when you throwing this up, you're actually throwing up the family. You're throwing up peace. You're throwing up the woman, as in being on top, as the woman being the crown, and you're throwing up a universal symbol of peace. Now, what I'm gonna show y'all how to do today is I'm gonna show y'all how to count in the me we hand. Everybody here, I'm gonna show y'all how to count in the me we hand. All right. So we'll all know how to count from now on. All right. And then we'll do some readings. You said I can't hear you. Oh, I'm sorry. Can you hear me now? A little bit better. Yeah, let me know if you can hear me a little bit better. So if y'all here, I'm going to help y'all count with the me we hand. Another hand that we throw up. Can y'all hear me a little bit better? Another hand that we throw up. All right, much better. Cool. Another hand that we throw up is the 131. All right? My fault, excuse me. We throw it up like this, the 131. If you notice that. 1, 3, and 1. Okay? Which is a symbol of the Messiah. This is the Messiah hand. All right? Because we all represent the body of the Messiah. All right? That's the hand, the me we hand, the symbol of peace, love, family, unity. All right? And the woman on top as the crown. All right? And the man holding up the crown. All right? But you got this hand, which is called the 131. Excuse me, my hands are kind of dirty. I was outside working a little bit. All right? But you got this hand, if y'all want to throw it up. This is called the 131. And this is the Messiah hand. Okay? Now, this is in relation to we're all a part of this body because we flow between that number of 131. If I ask you when's your birthday, you're going to tell me it's between a 1 and 31 number. All right? So we're all a part of this body. And then I've been breaking down that 131, how it connects to the Messiah on so many videos. All right? On so many videos. But let's move forward. All you said, let me see your comment. You said your comment was, you said, so all this time this is where shown as stereotypes. Yeah, as we grew up. Yeah, I guess so, because they took it and they put it on Star Trek and stuff like that. Connection, it is all knowledge. Thank you. I appreciate that. Let me share some information with y'all. All right, so now, if y'all want to know how to count in the me we hand, I'm gonna show y'all how to count with the me we hand. And I would say, everybody, this is tribal. What I'm sharing with y'all is tribal information. So let's connect the dots. So this is how you connect. This is how you count. All right, you start off, all right, with which is 1. All right, this would be 1. This would be 2. If you notice, do it with your hand if you can. This would be number 2. This would be number 3. And even if you can't do it because your muscles or whatever, at least you know how to count. 1, 2, 3. All right. Now you got 4. Number 4. Okay. Now this is going to be 5. If you notice, 2 and 5 are different. 2 and 5 are different. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Y'all got that? Now, this would be 6. This would be the number 6. Okay? This would be 7. If you notice, 7, 5, and 2 are different. This is 2, this is 5, and this is 7. Alright? They're totally different. So that's the number 7. This is the number 8. Y'all got it? Y'all with me? This is the number 9. It's the opposite of 6. Alright? This is 9. And then you got 10. The number 10. So, y'all want to have fun? Let's have some fun real quick. Let's have some fun. So, like, pretty soon we're going to have a sign language, right? And when we have the sign language, what we're going to do is we're going to throw up numbers. Like 11 might mean something. And then I might be, this is 11. All right? 11 might mean something. 12, 13 might mean something. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Y'all with me? It might be backwards where y'all seeing it, but I want y'all to get it. That's 20. Now y'all just counted the 20 on y'all hands. Y'all did it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Y'all with me? 5. This is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now you got 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and then 20. Moving forward, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and then 30, then 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 35, excuse me, 30, 36, 37, 38, 39, and then 40. 41. All right, y'all see that? So, thank you, Sunchild. What I'm showing people is how to count with the MeWe hand. If you're not familiar with the Messiah code, this is a gesture or a symbol of our movement, which we call the MeWe. If you notice, it's on a lot of the material that we wear. It's everywhere. You see, I just wanted to share a little information about it, and I wanted to share how to count with the MeWe hand to the people. Okay, so I would like to do numbers and readings. We'll do that, but we're gonna tap into this book. Who has the book, The Scroll of Halloween? Who has this book right here, The Scroll of Halloween? Who has that book? Who has this book? If you have it, let me know. If you don't have it, that's cool. Get on the email list. I'll probably send you the book while we on this broadcast. All right. That's cool. That's cool, Queen. All right. So what I like to do is I share a little bit of information. We'll have a little study session since you got the book. For anybody else that don't got the book, I'll send you the book, and you'll put it this way: you'll be familiar a little bit with it, so when you study it, you'll be ready. All right. So let me see. It's a portion. It's portions of this book that I want to break down. Um. Okay. The chapters. Let's do the chapters first. Hey, Sister Dulcina, how did you feel when you saw you like when you looked at the chapters of the book? I got a question. How did you feel? How did you feel when you looked at the chapters of the book? Now, if you don't got the book, I'll send you the book while we're on the broadcast, and we'll talk about it. But quick question, Sister Dulcina, when you was when I sent you the book, right? And you said and you saw the chapters of the book, how did you feel? Like, yeah. How did you feel when you read the chapters? Like, yo, I just want to know. And even if this is your first time seeing this, how do you feel about these chapters being named this? Like, where is he about to go with this? See if you can, I don't know if it's lagging. It's all good. If you see the chapters, you see one chapter, Sam Hain. Okay. Pope Gregory the 13th. Heroic Costumes. Thriller. And Hidden Zodiac. And then Should We Celebrate Halloween? Alright. You said, I was like, interested in chapter 1. I was like, for 2 to 5, I was definitely like, where is this about to go? That's what's up. Especially Pope Gregory. Especially Pope Gregory. I want to know what your opinion about the turn that I took with the book. Because when people, I would think when people write a Halloween book, they write a book, it's just strictly history. It's just strictly history. If you notice that the book wasn't just history, right? The book wasn't just history at all. It was I broke down the symbolic meaning of it and how it connects with life in general. I don't know if you finished the book, but I want to shed some light on a couple chapters. Okay? I love a couple of these chapters. It really installs something in the people. You said no. You said no. It was a lot of information on the color connection of symbols. Wow, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. One of my favorite chapters in this book is the thriller. I'm going to tell you, one of my favorite chapters in this book is the thriller, yo. See if I can go this down. Man, I give you the elders. I give you the times that the elders guard. Yo, this is my favorite chapter, yo. You said the frequency of the book. Let me see. You said the frequency of this book I pick up on is about what happened. What happened happens for real. Thank you, Sunchild. Magnolia. Yo, I used to live on Magnolia, a street called Magnolia in Anaheim, California. Shout out to Sunchild. Um, this is one of my favorite chapters of this book. You said, why would you write a chapter in a book, The Scroll of Halloween? You said this video scared me when I was a child. This video scared me when I was a child. Yo, look, listen. I'll send you the book, Queen. Make sure you email me and send a donation whenever you can. The Cash App is the Walu 131. If you want to know. For anybody want to look out for the cookout. Now, you don't got to send me a penny. That's cool. But I'll still send you the book anyway if you email me. Or the Messiah Code Movement. Not just me. If you email the Messiah Code Movement, I'll send you the book anyway. You don't got to send me nothing. You don't got to send me no money at all. You don't got to send nothing to the movement. You don't got to donate nothing. I don't care. Just read the information and see how it connects up with your mind. You said spell that or put it in the comments. Thank you, Queen. It's the Walu 131. And if you are interested in the PayPal is Messiah Code. I do PayPal as well. Alright, but let me go on and move forward with what I was talking about. Okay, let me move forward with what I was talking about. Thank you for everybody. So, do we do Venmo? Yes, you actually can do a Venmo as well. I'll send that out. Thank you. Let me build with you, and if you email me on the broadcast while I'm broadcasting, I'll send you this book. So you'll have it. Now you got to take a step with me, yo. I can't hunt you down. I can't whatever. Just email me right now and just say I emailed you. Or whatever. It's the Messiah Code 131. And while we on the broadcast, what I'll do is I'll forward the email of the book to you. For real. I'm looking at my email right now. I'm looking at the Messiah Code email right now. If you send over an email, I'll send you the book. So you'll have it. But let me move forward and let me talk about it. This is one of my favorite chapters of this book. Because the thriller chapter, the way I break this stuff down is the thriller video movie, which is not really a video. Michael Jackson considered it to be a movie. It actually, they took parts of the song and the video was actually from the Bible. And from the day of what the alleged crucifixion of Jesus. I'm telling you. Like if you listen to the lyrics of the song of Thriller, and when you look at the whole joint, it's basically they took parts of the alleged crucifixion when the blood started coming down and there was lightning striking and then the rising from the dead. Then all the people start rising from the dead and people start coming out of their graves and stuff like that. I'm telling you, it was taken from the Bible. And then I break it down. If you go in the book, man, if you go in this book, I break down every verse of the Thrillers. No problem. I'll send you this book if you email me. Like I said, if you email me. Thank you, Sister Mika. You sent a donation. Can you please send your email, please, so I can send you the book? I got your donation, Queen. The Messiah Code Movement got your donation. Thank you. We got your donation. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's not really a donation. It's considered to be a sponsorship. Thank you for sponsoring. I'll definitely send you a book. Alright, so hopefully y'all can see this. Thank you, Sister Mika. Yeah, you already know. Thank you, Queen. I really appreciate your sponsorship. So look, let me break this down a little bit. I'm going to break it down. Watch this. It says this. Chapter 1, Thriller. It is a full moon. And as the night begins, people begin to change and had a metamorphosis into their true nature. The moon is attracted to the waters of the body. And as it pulls on these waters, it causes changes in those that are receptive to its influence. Are y'all reading this? Are y'all reading this with me? This is in the Thriller chapter. I'm reading the Thriller chapter of the 131 Master Key Application 131. So it says this. Every person lives a hidden animalistic nature. The world of the pale moonlight, silver in reflection, brings out the character of the animal. The animal totem gave you power to fight the forces of death as well as to protect you from the beasts of the field. Okay? Now remember, behind the mirror, this is the chapter I'm on. Behind the mirror is silver. A lot of times y'all don't realize when you go to the mirror, the silver actually kills away the negative energy. When you go to the mirror, you know, it actually supposed to chop away a certain negative energy. That's why you go there to groom yourself. All right? But I go to Revelations chapter 6 verse 8. Watch this. And as I look and beheld a pale horse, and his name that sat on him was Death, and hell followed him, and the power was given unto him over the fourth of the power of the earth, to kill with the sword, and with hunger, and with death, and with the beasts of the earth. Now did not look. This is right in the Michael Jackson joint, yo. This is all in there. So I'm breaking down this verse right here from the chapter, all right, and how it's connected up to Revelation chapter 6 verse 8, and that's how this starts. The full moonlight and the pale begins. People begin to change in the metamorphosis and so forth. Okay, now I'm gonna read. It says, excuse me. It says, we are one with certain animals. We gravitate to them because it's in our nature to do so. When we are around these creatures, it makes us feel like we can see their spirit, and if one taps into the power within, these animals can be used as your eyes and your ears. Somebody is hearing me. Verse 4. This connected one to the mirror, and behind the mirror was silver to cut away the animal creature inside. Like I said, when you groom yourself, this was emulated by shaving and grooming oneself. No matter how many times you try to groom yourself, the animal nature still remains inside. Genetically, we are the makeup of every creature on the planet. Every creature of the planet is located within the DNA RNA strand of who? The God incarnated on earth. Verse 6. The Thriller video is a reenactment of the Michael Angel and a fight with demons that dwell on the planet Earth. Revelation chapter 12, verse 7. Angel Michael, you get it? Michael Jackson, the Angel Michael. I'm telling you, it's a reenactment. So it says this. He appears as one of the living dead and also appears as a werewolf or so, kind of werewolf cat. It's not really a werewolf. It's like a were-cat that he appears as. All right? A were-cat. He's not really a werewolf, but it's likened to a werewolf. He appears as a werewolf, which represents the sacred animal totem of the Aboriginal people of who? North and South America and beyond. You know that. All right, December 1983, Michael Jackson's Thriller video premiered on what? MTV. December when? December 2nd, 12/12/2. It's a palindrome. Look at this. They playing with the numbers. 12, 12. That's why I said the angel Michael. The angel Michael is spoken of in the who? In Revelations chapter 12. All right? All right, the war of the angel Michael is spoken of in Revelation chapter 12. That's why they premiered the video in a palindrome sequence of December 2nd. Booyah. So, which is the animal zodiac, which is the zodiac animals. And if you notice, look at this. They turned into animals. They turned into animals. The people, they turned into zoo animals, which is the zodiac or the zodiac, if you notice. And then the number that's associated when Michael Jackson premiered the video, which is a number 12, which is the 12 again connected to the zodiac. All right. And on MTV appeared in a full 13-minute full version of Michael Jackson's Thriller music video for the first time. All right. Verse 8, if you continually watch the video, it appears as if what? You are in a time loop. It starts off with a woman and Michael Jackson talking and walking, and she is dressed in what? Purple. It says then what? Verse 9. This is connected with the book of Revelations, the woman that was dressed in what? Purple. Purple, the woman that was dressed in purple. She had all the kings of the earth committing fornication with her. And if you are smart and you did some research on the sister that actually was the video vixen for the video of Michael Jackson's Thriller video, she was she starred in what they call that it was like a Playmate. It's like next to porno. She was next to porno. She basically it was in a next to a porno magazine. Something close to it. Like not Playboy, but it was something else that she was in. So that's why she was dressed in purple. She was dressed in purple and all the kings of the earth fornicated with her. All right? Now, boom. And fornication is porneia. Okay? So the video was meant to keep one. Yeah, Penthouse. Yes, Penthouse. All right? So this video was meant to all right, this video was meant to keep one in a subliminal time loop of fear and anguish. It also sent a message to those that were aware of the true demons that walk on where? The planet Earth. These are the sacred days of autumn, subliminally represent death and rebirth. You get it? And that approach has been subliminally connected and defied throughout time itself. Every culture has in some form or fashion assimilated the reflection of what nature implies on their subliminal reality. All right, I'm just reading from the book, y'all. Hopefully y'all here with me. Share the video. Peace to everybody that supports the movement. All right. So when you get around to this time of the year, which is autumn, no matter what culture you go into around the world, you will see the same stories of something or something or someone being put to death, and the other rising to the occasion, which is black and orange, or black and red, fire and darkness, purple and gold. So, Sister Mika, thank you for the sponsorship, Sister Mika. You said, yep, a lot of cultures depict animal like humans. Right. And it's so significant to this time of year, which represents the cycles of death, rebirth, gestation, well, actually life, decay. Hold up. It's actually life, decay, death, gestation, and rebirth. And gestation and rebirth. Those are the 5 cycles that come around this time of year. All right. So yeah, moving forward, let's build. And I'm just reading from the Thriller. This is from the Thriller chapter. All right. It is a cycle of life and death, and throughout, and the gestation of manifestation within the realms of one's will. Therefore, the video had a subliminal approach that keeps one in a continuous time loop. And this is what I keep on telling y'all, that the Bible, or what y'all consider to be the Biblos, is. The Bible is nothing. When I tell you, look, listen, y'all got to hear me out. The Bible is fake. The Quran is fake. The Talmud, the Torah, all that's fake. But I'm the realest story they ever wrote. And so are you. And you need to understand that we are living in somewhat of a time loop. And that's what I'm breaking down to you in this Thriller chapter. That literally we are in a time loop. And these stories are stories about you. They are talking about you. All right, and talking about the time loop. And certain people realized what the time loop was, and what they kept on doing, and what they did was they explained the stories the best way they knew how. And it's the same way that how Mr. Miyagi taught Daniel-san. If you think about it, Mr. Miyagi taught Daniel-san through simplistic measures. He told him, yo, wax my car, wax my paint my fence. Daniel-san like, man, I don't want to wax your car. I don't want to paint your fence. Unbeknown to him, he was being taught the motion of self-defense. He was taught the motion of self-defense. All right. So this is what's going on with you when it comes to spirituality. All right. You said, does this have anything to do with a Mandela effect? Yes, it does. In actuality, it does. It all has to do with it all. All right. So we're going through some form of time loop. And I tell people again, this is what is considered to be the matrix. This time loop, what we're living in, is considered to be the matrix. All right. Now, with some of us that are coming out of the matrix, and we're coming into what is considered to be the rectangular prism, or what we call a book. All right. I see y'all emailing me about it. I got you. I see the emails now. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to send an email to Accretius McGill. Thank you, Brother McGill. I'm sending one to you, which is the Scroll of Halloween. So you'll be able to have it on your book or on your computer right now. And then I'll send one to you as well, Sister Mika. Thank you for the sponsorship. Thank you for everyone sponsoring the movement. I appreciate it. McGill, I just sent it to you. Brother Accretius McGill, I just sent it to you. Sister Mika, I'm sending you. Magnolia Pinto, I'm sending you the Scroll of Halloween as well. So everybody will have this book, and we can all be on the same book and on the same page, as well as the same chapter, literally. All right. So Sister Mika, I just sent you your book. Okay. This is for everybody that's emailing. Now we're live right now. We're live. Thank you. Thank you. Abundance, love, abundance. Magnolia, I love the visuals, Magnolia. Professional email. I love the professional email that you sent. That was very good. Very good. Thank you. I will be doing readings as well. I will hope to do readings. We'll see how the spirit moves me on here. Thanks. I got the book. All right. This is a hardcore book, this Scroll of Halloween. Now, this is Master Key Application 131. I suggest everyone get this book. I suggest everyone has this book. Now you can print it out in your discretion. You can go to Staples and print it out, or you know what I mean. When we get a printout of it, you can order a professional copy from us. All right, but you can just have it on your phone or your computer, or just email it out at your or print it out at your discretion. Thank you for everybody emailing. I see you. I'll be sending you your books. All right, thank you. All right, so we're in the thriller chapter. Now we're on verse 14 of the thriller chapter. The thriller chapter is would be chapter 4. Would be chapter 4, y'all. Okay? Magnolia, hopefully you got it. Let me know if you got it. All right, so verse 14, it says, if you look at reality in the contents of what it is today, it is practically the same. All right, and I can go back to verse 13. It says, it is a cycle of life and death throughout thought and the gestation of manifestation within the realms of one's will. Let me run that back. Wow. It is the cycles of life and death, thought and gestation of manifestation within the realms of one's will. Therefore, the video has a subliminal approach that keeps one in a continuous time loop. It was what? Witchcraft. It was witchcraft at its highest degree performed in this video. I need y'all to know that. It really was. All right. Now, for all of us as children, we was watching this video and we was like in awe. Like, what is going on? Michael Jackson turning into a monster. I'm telling you, I wasn't the only one scared at this video. All right. You said, I'm watching here. Thanks again. Thank you, Sister Mika. Okay. Make sure that you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Sunchild Magnolia said, I got it. Thank you, Queen. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right. Cool. All right. So we're in chapter 4. No problem. Thank you again for the sponsorship. If you would like to sponsor the movement, the Messiah Code movement, you can actually cash app us at 131 with the Walu, which is the tribe 131. All right. So let me move forward. Look on verse 15. Where we at? Verse 14. If you look at reality in the contents of what it is today, it is practically the same. If you break down the lyrics of the song, it actually tells the story of the reality set in the world of as of when 1983. Also, right now, verse 15. Verse 15. It says this. This is also in the book of Ezekiel. Wow, this is about to go deep. That's why I need y'all to really pay attention to a lot of the these portions of this book when I give biblical references to the lyrics of the Thriller song and also to the sequence of the Thriller video. It's also connected to what's going on today. Watch. It says this. Verse 15. This is also in the book of Ezekiel talking about the resurrection of the living dead. We as a people have been literally put in a time loop. The same tactics that have been used in the ancient times in reference to the strategies of war are still being utilized today within a form of subliminal mental combat. All right. So Michael Jackson, it says this, the lyrics, it is close to the midnight and something is evil lurking in the dark under the moonlight. You see a sight that almost stops your heart. Here we go. Bible verse. This is This is John 3:19. That says verse 16. That says verse 16. But this is John 3:19. All right. It says this. Excuse me, I'm live. It says this is the judgment. This is the judgment that the light has come into the world, and men love the darkness, obscurity, rather than the light, for their deeds are evil. All right? Keep the lyrics out. It is close to midnight, and something evil lurking in the dark under the moonlight. You see the sight that almost stops your heart. I'm telling you, it's connected. It says, Michael Jackson says this: you try to scream, but terror takes the sound before you make it. And you start to freeze as horror looks at right between your eyes. You're paralyzed. Leviticus chapter 19, verse 14. Do not curse the deaf or put a stumbling block on in front of the blind, but fear your Lord, for I am your Lord. Fear God, I am your Lord. So this is, if you notice, these are curses. These are curses. These are curses. He said, you try to scream, but terror takes the sound before you make it. You freeze, but horror. It says you start to freeze as horror looks right between your eyes. You're paralyzed. All right. So these are basically curses that he is putting on someone through subliminal subduction. All right. Moving on.
Got you some trail mix.
Thank you. It says this. Wow. I'm skipping up. All right. It says this. Michael Jackson. Cause this is Thriller night, and no one's going to save you from the beast about to strike. You know it's Thriller night. You're fighting for your life inside a killer Thriller night. Now Isaiah chapter 14 verse 12. How thou art fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, thou son of the morning. How thou art cut down to the ground, which thou weaken the nations. This is getting real interesting. This is getting real interesting. So like I said, the lyrics, if you notice, the lyrics have somewhat a connection to these verses. And this is why I say we're in a time loop. And when you look at these biblical verses, as the Bible is one of the many archives of our reality, of what we consider to be the mainframe consciousness. All right? Moving forward. Let me read one more verse, and then I'm going to go into another portion of this book. All right? It says this. Wow. And then I brought y'all to Revelations. And there was given unto him a mouth speaking great things in blasphemy, and power was given to him, unto him, to continue 42 months. Now it says this, Michael Jackson, and the creatures call the dead and start to walk in their masquerade. There's no escaping the jaws of the alien this time. There's open wide. This is the end of your life. Hear the lyrics to this song, yo. Listen to the lyrics of the song. No wonder you were scared as a child listening to the lyrics. It says this, and they're out to get you. There's demons closing in on every side. Michael Jackson was telling you something. They will possess you unless you change that number on your dial. Now is the time for you and I to cuddle close together all through the night. I'll save you from the terror on the screen. I'll make you see. Peep game. It says, now the Spirit speaketh expressively. This is 1 Timothy 4:1:1. Literally. It says, now the Spirit speaketh expressively that in the latter times some shall depart from the faith, giving heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of what? The devils. Doctrines of devils. Alright, so peep game. Let me take y'all to another portion of this book that I really love. Go in that thriller verse of that thriller chapter and dig in deep with it, please. And see what you get from it. Another portion of this book that I like is this portion. This is like my favorite portion of this book. Even though that thriller was like my favorite portion too. But this is like one of my favorite portions too. Okay. This chapter begins with something. Okay? I'm almost there. I got you. It begins with something. I need y'all to see this. It starts off with a scary mask. It would be scary to you if you have something that's evil inside you. This mask is meant to ward off evil spirits. Alright? Like masks, Naga masks, different versions of these masks are to ward off evil spirits. Okay? Now, what I share with y'all in this chapter, which is chapter 3, which is called Heroic Costumes and Superpowers of the Coming Messiahs. Hear me out in this chapter of this book. So, in this chapter of the book, I put my favorite superhero in this chapter. I started off with my favorite superhero, which is the Flash. So, we talk about the Flash. And it says, Flash is a time power, excuse me. Flash is a time traveler. Excuse me, y'all. Flash is a time traveler that can run faster than what? The speed of light. But I brought up another Flash on here who I saw as my favorite idol, which was Dwayne Wade. Alright, they called him the Flash. Now, it's something that I do in this chapter. I start this off because I want y'all to look at idols. I want y'all to look at your definition and what we give the definition of idols to the children. And when they personify themselves, I want them to personify themselves as idols that we can truly look up to. Alright? So yeah, it says he has the ability to move fast on the basketball court left the NBA in a streak of lightning. That was Dwayne Wade. Then I bring y'all to Batman. So who would be the real Batman? Who would be the real Batman, y'all? So Batman's superpower is he's rich and uses his money to create gadgets and saves people's lives by training hard and being a great detective. Another nocturnal bird of prey like the owl, it can navigate through the darkness. That's Batman and the Bat, why he personifies as the Bat. But can y'all give me another Batman in modern reality? I'm going to give you my version of Batman. Akon. Akon was my version of Batman. Because Akon is rich and he uses his money to create gadgets and saves people. Akon lightning Africa. Akon is lighting Africa Akon Lighting Africa is a project started in 2014 by him with Samba Bathley and Theon Nyag. Proves electricity by solar energy in many parts of Africa. You said Bill Gates. You know why I didn't choose Bill Gates as the modern day Batman. Because this is reinstalling idols to our people. I want them to look at the real idols. I want them to look at the real superheroes as these beings as superheroes that they can be. Like they can be Akon. Akon, he's lighting up Africa. He's putting solar electricity in parts of Africa that they didn't think could exist. He's like a Batman of sort. All right. So I took y'all to the Black Panther, right? I took y'all to the Black Panther. So we know the Black Panthers, the real Black Panthers. So the Black Panther is he broke Black Power, or he brought Black Power to the box office, right? And broke many records by forcing a sequel to the movie. He forced a sequel. The movie was such a success that they forced a sequel. So he brought Black Power, as you know, to the box office. So these are the real Black Panthers. They brought real Black Power to the government and show we can organize as a people and form a small brigade army. If channeled right, we can overthrow the system. Okay? So this is the Black Panther, and then you got the real Black Panthers as we know it. So these are heroes to look up to. Forgive me about the robots coming in. We actually have artificial intelligence, which is artificial intelligence. This is a robot. This is actually a robot coming in my video that's trying to hack the network and trying to hack you. It is actually a robot. I will block it right now. I will block the robot. I'm not dissing this. This is actually a real robot. I'm dead serious. It's a real robot. They actually are hacking the network by trying to find your numbers, your birthday numbers. And they're doing their own type of program readings for you. All right? So that is a robot. Just know that. All right? So let me move forward. These are the real Black Panthers, y'all. Okay? These are the real Black Panthers. Now, I brought y'all to the Wolverine. So who would be the real Wolverine of this day and time? Who would be the real Wolverine of this day and time? Let me know. If y'all got an answer, put it in the comment section. We know about the Wolverine. He has the power to rapidly heal himself and is immune to any disease. Well, give me the modern day Wolverine. In your mind, who would be the modern day Wolverine? And these are characters for our children to look up to. I don't know if it's a delay. Can I get the modern day Wolverine? Anybody, any guesses? Any guesses? Well, the modern day Wolverine in this book so happens to be Magic Johnson. Alright? He has the superpower to rapidly heal himself and is immune to any disease. He was diagnosed with HIV. They thought he would die. But what? He proved that he was the real Wolverine. Because, yeah, Magic Johnson, man, he's the real Wolverine. And these are idols for our children to look up to. Remember, they gave our children different idols to look up to. But we reinstalling the idols for our children to look up to. They gave y'all Batman. I gave y'all the black man. I mean, the Batman. The real Batman. They gave y'all the fake Batman. I gave y'all the real Batman. They gave y'all the fake Flash. I gave y'all the real Flash. I'm going to say this is the real Black Panther. That's why I put him on there. But these are truly the real Black Panthers. Alright? The Wolverine. They gave y'all this dude as the Wolverine. I gave y'all the real Wolverine. Somebody to look up to in life, for real, for real. He made it. He let a lot of y'all know it was possible when y'all thought it was over. When y'all got hit with that monkey on y'all back. I'm telling you. Real talk. Let's go to Spider-Man. Who's the real Spider-Man, y'all? Who would be the real Spider-Man? I'm telling you, this is my boy. I forget his name, but if somebody know his name, you will get some extra cool points. I will have something go off on the sirens. I will have something go off on the sirens if you know this guy's name. For the trivia of 100 cool points, please tell me this guy's name. For the trivia of 100 cool points, somebody tell me this guy's name. I give y'all 1 minute.
747 24/7 361 degrees. Cool.
Okay. Time's up. Name this hero. Name this hero. So Sister Mika said the brother's name is Michael. What's his name? Michael Chambers. Let me see. I'm gonna look him up. Michael Chambers. For 100 cool points from Breaking. That's my boy. There you go. That's my boy, the real Spider-Man. There go the real Spider-Man right there, y'all. That's my boy. I'm telling you. Come on, y'all. Y'all remember that movie growing up with Turbo? What's his name? What was his name? I forget his name. Michael Chambers. His name was Yo, that was my boy. That was my boy, yo. Michael Chambers, yo. The real Spider-Man. That's the real Spider-Man right there. There he go. Man, he was the first man that I ever saw. I don't care what y'all talking about. Listen. Michael Chambers was my real Spider-Man hero. You know why? When he did that walk on the wall in the ceiling, oh my God, yo, when he did that walk on the wall in the ceiling, when he did that walk, tell me y'all wasn't like he wasn't the real Spider-Man. Y'all was like, oh my God, yo, he's walking on, he's breaking dancing on the ceiling. Dang. All of y'all try to do it. All of y'all try to be like, oh, it might work. Like, if I can break dance like Michael Chambers. I want to know if I was the only one. No, we ain't picking numbers right now. Shout out to Gina. We having fun. Yo. Daggone Gina. Yo, we having fun. We having a lot of fun. Somebody talk to me, man. Who saw that movie back in the day? I know I wasn't the only one bumping. Electric Boogaloo. You said, I like to have fun. Hey, Gina, we talking about this. Gina, I said name this character, name this guy right here. That was the trivia. We talking about real heroes, real superheroes versus the superheroes that they gave us. I said this is the real Spider-Man. This is the guy that introduced us to walking on the walls. All right? You said that was the name of the movie, Electric Boogaloo. Yeah, damn, breaking. Electric Boogaloo. Okay, Electric Boogaloo. Yes. I'm going to watch that movie tonight. I ain't going to lie to you. I'm going to run that movie. After this video, I'm going to chill back with some popcorn and I'm going to watch that movie Electric Boogaloo tonight. For real. All right. So, I got another one for y'all. Okay. Give me the real Wonder Woman. Give me the real woman, Wonder Woman. Look at this. Her super strength comes from the island of Amazon women. You said that was part 2. My bad. Breaking is breaking and then it's Electric Boogaloo. I'm gonna watch both of those back to back. I'm gonna watch Breaking and I'm gonna watch Electric Boogaloo. That was my movie, yo. That was my movie, yo. I'm telling you. Name the real Wonder Woman. Gina said me. Mika said me. The real Wonder Woman. Okay, I'm going to give you the answer to that. In actuality, I put the black woman or the woman taking care of her children by herself is the real Wonder Woman. That's what I put. A woman taking care of the children by herself is the real Wonder Woman. Because she has super strength and survives the hood. She can survive with or without her children's father. She's the real Wonder Woman. The black woman, you see that woman right there? She's in a hood. She's in a real hood. I'm telling you, real talk. That was my Wonder Woman. If you want to be for real about it. Like me, raised 3, honey. The real Wonder Woman. What did I say the Wonder Woman's strength is? She got super strength. She survives the hood. And she can survive with or without her children's father. Unlike this Wonder Woman who gets her power and strength from a bunch of Amazon women, the Amazon island. You know? Okay, we're going on to Superman. Somebody give me the Superman. Somebody give me the real Superman. Somebody got to know the real Superman. Somebody give me the real Superman. Who's the real Superman? Do y'all know any Superman? Do y'all know any Superman? I'm dead serious. Do y'all know any Superman? Y'all gotta throw up some Superman. Y'all ain't throwing up no Superman. I gotta put it in the comment section. Y'all don't know no Superman, yo. That's crazy. I'm not even gonna say me, just me. I'm gonna name some people that I'm proud of. I'm gonna name some real Superman, yo. Yeah. Give me some real Superman. Shaq is not a real Superman to me. He's not the real Superman to me. It's bigger people than Shaq. Even though Shaq, I got you. Look at this. Even though Shaq is tall, it's bigger people than Shaq. I stand taller than Shaq, Queen. I need you to know that. Me, I stand taller than Shaq. And everything that I've went through in my life, in a test of manhood, I can tell you I stand taller than that man. All right? And I know other men that stand taller than Shaq and that are Superman. No puns intended to Shaq. Figuratively speaking, they think Shaq is a Superman because he's so freaking tall. You said Malcolm X is a Superman. I like it. Give me a Superman. Man, I'm gonna give y'all a Superman. So I got you. I got y'all. Y'all don't got no Superman? I mean, y'all got any Superman? Y'all got any Superman? Y'all got it, man. Y'all gotta give some men their props, man. Y'all don't got no men to give props to. You can say, yo, my man's a Superman, yo. I don't think boyfriend and Superman can be used in the same sentence. I don't think boyfriend and Superman can be used in the same sentence. I said name some Superman. Somebody said, I would say every man in my family, and it's a lot. Thank you. Somebody giving props to the men. Is it so hard to give props to men, yo? Oh, we don't want to call a black man a Superman, right? Or a man taking care of his children, a Superman. We don't want to call them Supermen, right? We don't consider them to be Superman. I just want to know. Because some reason we gotta turn this idol worship thing around. We gotta give our children something better to look up to, man. People got it so twisted. People got it really twisted. Let me drink some of this chai tea. Excuse me. So, a real power, superhuman strength. The source of his power, it comes from his sons and daughters. Look at this. A make-believe power of superhuman strength. His power, his source of his power comes from the sun, right? This is a make-believe power of superhuman strength. The source of his power comes from the sun. This is a real power of superhuman strength. The source of his power comes from his sons and daughters. It's a real Superman, yo. Professor X. You know, he has a psychic ability to touch and speak to the minds of the people remotely. I knew somebody else like that. That was a Professor X. The real Professor X. The real Professor X. You know what I'm saying? He has the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding to touch and speak to the minds of people remotely. The real Professor X. This is all about bringing us back to the idols that our children should be looking up to, man. To reinstall that. That's what this chapter was about. And then, as you read on, the Catwoman, the real Catwoman, Halle Berry. We know. And then we break down in this book, we break down each of the 24 elders. The 24 elders actually guard a portion of the time. Like, for instance, the first elder guards from 12 o'clock midnight to 1 o'clock a.m. The second elder guards 12 o'clock p.m. to 1 o'clock p.m. All right, and each elder has a significant role of how they protect you in this way in your journey. And you have 24 hours, or you have 24 elders. Okay? So this portion of this book breaks down that each of the 24 elders and the portion of time that they guard. Now, the 23rd seat is open to Lamel, which is the body of the Messiah. And it's also open to anyone can take that seat as the 24th seat. Anyone can take that seat. But in antiquity, it would be for Lamel, which would be the Messiah, the manifested Messiah. And then the 24th seat would be to those that are, or the Messiahs that are in this days and time that can take the role of Messiahship. All right. So I think that's about it. I'm gonna move forward, and we're gonna come on tomorrow. I'm gonna continue to break down portions of this book and other books that associated with the movement. I'd like to say thank you for everybody sending their sponsorships and supporting the movement. Can you please also can you please send email the movement? If you email the movement, I'll make sure I get a book out to you. Thank you for everybody that's supporting. So if there's any statements or questions before I get off, let me know. Please let me know if there's any questions or statements before I get off. Any questions or statements before I get off? About the book, about I was supposed to do readings, but I'll do readings another time because the spirit is pulling me a whole nother way. So I would prefer to do the readings when I'm in spirit, when I'm in good spirit to do it. If you notice, I have books up here. These are books that are authorized by the Messiah Code movement. The 90-day water fast is coming up February 1st. I need y'all to get ready. February 1st of the Gregorian calendar will be the start of the 90-day water fast / cleansing. Hopefully y'all are ready. Y'all are ready for that. We're going to have fun. Thank you, thank you, Sister Mika, for looking out. I really appreciate your sponsorship. Hopefully you can appreciate that book. You can get to read that book. I'm also going to send the 141 Introduction to Magic and Divination to you. I'm going to send that book. I think that's a starter book for everyone. I think everybody should have that book as a starter. The Introduction to Magic and Divination. Simply expressing authenticity, my gratitude, celebrating you as a being. Authentically, my fault. You said authentically, expressing authentically my gratitude, my fault. Yo, I appreciate you too, Magnolia. Yo, everybody that emailed and I sent the books to y'all. Look, I appreciate y'all. I will be sending y'all more information in reference to this into the codex. Okay? Just know that we're living in a book and you're great. Never forget that. You're great. What we're doing, you're writing a story. You're literally writing a story. That's why I say you're in a rectangular prism of some sort. And your life is a book. That's why you're considered to be a Messiah, but a Messiah is a leader or a savior of a particular group or cause. I need y'all to make a difference wherever you are in a portion of the planet that you want to change. All right? But make sure you stay in contact with the movement. We're also dropping a new book that's coming out, 12/21 Love and Unity Day. 12/21 is a Love and Unity Day for us. December 21st, Love and Unity. Wherever you at, celebrate love and unity on December 21st. All right, recognize love and unity. We're going to celebrate that on 12/21. Make sure that you show some love and unity to each and everyone that's a part of the movement, part of your immediate family, part of your tribe, and part of your village, part of your city, part of your world. All right? But that's all. I really love y'all. I really appreciate everyone. 747-24/7, 361 degrees. Kum, salutations